Can I get some action? I'm sorry, guys. I've been having technical issues and all type of shit. Press one. Y'all already know. Y'all already know we back. And shout out to y'all. Please ignore the wind. You might hear sound quality a little different. I'm not sure. But if you can hear me, let me know. Holla if you hear me. Like Scott Steiner used to say in the WWE. What up? Let's see who in the chat room. B. Where you at, B? Where's my guy? Todd. My brother from another brother. Press one. Just hold on. We going on. Press one. Hey, Todd. Just hold on. We coming home. I'm curing racism. I'm curing all of the disease. Press one. I'm curing every. Hey, said we cure. I thought about it. I don't cure racism. There's no reason to hate if it's all scientific. Press one. What is the world doing today? Boy, hey, Taj, I got off the air yesterday. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You see the title. You see the title. Press one. You see, that's what they didn't want Kev to get on that real shit. The grid. All of it is relevant. Now I see completely. Press one. You see what I got up on that screen. Press one. You seen the thumbnail before you came up in here. Kev found the master equation to the nuclear bomb, to the atom destroyer. Press one. Crack cocaine, LSD, embalming fluid, and death square. Liquid death square, and Newport. And don't act like, and it's to turn atom upside down, Baphomet. Devil down. Y'all niggas is going down. Press one. But I do want to give a shout out to my haters, because y'all thrust me into greatness. So y'all haters who tried to get your boy, you feel me? Y'all haters in this background. You who didn't believe that Kevin was great, and usually it's your own people. Press one. Had you all fucking discombobulated, it's your own people. Press one. But Kev Gills don't find everything we need to know to explain how the atom bomb was created. Press one and hit the like that button right now. So what you have here is my own personal. These are like my notes. Any real nigga know. Death square. The worship of the atom bomb. Press one. Scientifically, I'm proving all things. Press one. That's what they mad at. And Kev Gills don't waste no time. Look at this. Do you know what that is? Skulls and bones? Press one. Do you know how to dissipate a whole and genocide a whole race? Press one. Crack cocaine. Crack cocaine, LSD, embalming fluid, Newport's depth square. Hit the like button. You know what I'm talking about. How to break down the O chromosome equals C down to H1N1 chromosome, entering all the other shit I've been showing y'all up here. How to destroy atom. Press one, hit the like button, and subscribe. Don't fucking stare at the screen like you don't know how to hit that like button. Yeah. I was thinking, what did they do to get us in that mentality of the ghetto boys? Press one. That was schizophrenia, paranoia. Press one. Anybody who know the hood know exactly what I'm talking about. We were genocided, bro. And that's why they did us like that in the 94 crime bill. And trying to hypothesize our future because we are incurable. You know why? Because we've been sitting up here being fucking under drugs and put this shit in our food, our Kellogg cereal. I'm talking about Universe 25. I don't know what you're talking about. Press one. I'm talking about I'm talking about the real shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I see it so clearly. Press 1. Nah, y'all don't feel me. Y'all must be drunk. Y'all had a good night last night? Y'all must not know what the fuck I'm talking about. Crack. LSD, the scientific experiment that wiped out your forefathers, fool. LSD, World War I. Hold up, family. Hold up, family. Hold up, family. Stop it.
You talking to, man?
Hold up. One time for Tupac.
This ain't nutso.
This ain't nutso, man.
Dope head on the roof taking orders from you.
I'm not the dope head on the
Just
roof
same
taking
little
orders
brother
from you.
following behind you trying to go outside. You ain't the motherfucking man no more. I'm the one. Shit's changed. It's a new day, bro.
DJ Mimo.
I never had a father figure. I was raised by the thugs and the drug dealers. That's why I love niggas. Until they place me in my casket, guess I'll be a hopeless bastard. Getting high in the back of plastic. Ain't nobody making way for me. Time to solve. On the nigga, mama pray for me. I'm smoking weed for the stress and drinking for the pain from the strain on the young brother's brain. Ain't a motherfucking thing to do but hang and stay true. Thugs get lonely too. I'm drinking 22s of brews till I'm tipsy, and I ain't going out, going off my middle finger miss me. Trying to get my hands on the cash. How long will it last? Will it last a little longer if I blast? And trust
Facts.
me,
Hit the like button.
I'll probably be the last to preach, cause ain't no hope for the future if you're asking
Facts.
me. And what my papa never told me, you see I learned, so now I can't turn back. Time to make it do. They wanna ban me for trying to feed my family, but all the homies in the hood show me, nigga, it's all good. And motherfuck Hollywood for trying to shut a real nigga down.
Staying true to the game.
Fuck the thing, I still won't change. I can still all the time I was ballin', never heard my friends calling. Couldn't stop myself from falling. The mall, now the whole world's calling me a killer. And all I ever did was try to reach the kids with the real. All the time I was ballin', never heard my friends calling. Couldn't stop myself from falling. The mall, and the fame was about to try to
Skulls
change me.
and bones,
And the
huh?
fame was about to try to change me.
Now up and Adam is on.
I was raised to be strong.
And mama told me be a thug since the day I was born.
I came up out the gutter, never changed his style.
Hey.
Got for real about my papers, cause the game was wild.
And the fame is about to try to change me. And the strange is nobody know my name. Whole world calling us some killers. And all we ever did was try to reach the kids with the real.
All the time I was ballin', never heard my friends calling. Couldn't stop myself from falling. The mall and the shit's getting easy.
Believe me.
Let's take what you need,
But don't be greedy.
Cause in my mind I see sunshine. I thought I didn't have to run. Now I'm ducking from the gun, yelling one time. My young homie stay strong.
Back.
I wonder if they listen to a nigga when he gone.
You still
All
am.
the time I was ballin', never heard my friends calling. Couldn't stop myself from falling. The mall, now the whole world's calling me a killer. And all I ever did was try to reach the kids with the real. All the time I was ballin', never heard my friends calling. Couldn't stop myself from falling. The mall, and the fame was about to try to change me. And the fame was about to try to change me. I'm getting high.
So a nigga thinking
That's the sky.
I'm in a-
tough inside.
I'm in a rush to
die. Living life as a dog. I'm the face of the truth. What's going on
with the wasted youth. God, I tell you, say me, gotta work with what you gave me. They got a nigga going crazy. I can't read the signs.
I'm blind, but a nigga know he need is none. Cause times ain't what they used to be. Ain't a penitentiary bill big enough for me. And my niggas on the streets,
Man, listen.
Cause these ain't the old days. Ain't no way I'm busting my ass and getting no pay. It seems I can't find my focus. And homie, I ain't paranoid.
I see the future and it's hopeless.
Lord knows it's hard on the young scrub. It seems I had less problems
When I sold drugs.
Since some lazy young couples with the game wanna see me
Locked in chains.
Trying to dirty up
My name
and them same motherfuckers
that was calling me.
will be the first to turn it back
When
to
you-
the fall. Should've seen it from the jump, but now it's clear.
One nigga got my town in fear.
Are you still there?
We're now
Hey.
in the mix
Hey,
with
D-Jack, tell it.
DJ Mimo.
Hey, he spit the
All
real.
the time I was ballin', never heard my friends calling. Couldn't stop myself from falling. The mall, now the whole world's calling me a killer. And
All we ever did was try to reach the kids with the
All
real.
the time I was ballin', never heard my friends calling. Couldn't stop myself from falling. The mall, and the fame was about to try to change me. And the fame was about to
That's
try
a
to change
powerful song right there. Press one. Now that's pain right there. Hit that like button. But Pac wasn't. That was Pac speaking for the youth and the people caught in this game. Pac wasn't in this. They was in this. Pac didn't become a problem. when he was talking rap thug life shit, he became a problem. Wait a minute, hold up. And Pac also was describing the mentality of a person who's under a sleep hypnosis, a walking dead comatose state. That's why he wore those chains, thug, angel, and stuff. He wasn't calling himself a criminal. It was more like expressive of this epidemic that took place that destroyed a whole nation. You feel me? And they got y'all talking about he ain't real. Pac was the realest ever because he went inside the record industry and exposed the mentality of what they was pushing and what it was going to end up creating. And that's powerful. And niggas hate. Niggas hate today. And Pac mean more right now than the niggas that hate today. And they still rich with money. Press one. And niggas don't understand this. This shit ain't no music. This is more like an expression of a person under hypnotic motherfucking asylum penitentiary shit. Motherfuckers just bobbing their head to the beat rather than niggas talking about their cosmic and the cosmos and all this shit and really don't even understand the basics. How your brain way up in the cosmos and you don't even understand what's going on the ground, champ. Press one, y'all niggas is daydreaming, bro. You know why? It's a plot. Because niggas is supposed to daydream. I already exposed that. Press one. Hit the like button. I already exposed it. So niggas want to be in the daydream. They get paid to be in the daydream. They get paid to keep you in the meta. That's a dead state. Press one. School time. Hit the like button. It's school time. The bell's ringing. Hit the like button. All the people who not supposed to be here, go ahead and
Not
go
like
ahead
this.
one time. Not like this one.
Not like this.
Ah, I love this. Is my favorite subject. What's worse, the atomic bomb? Press one, or Hiroshima? Press one. What was worse? Man, move, watch out, move. Nah, fuck that. Let my sweater go. That motherfucker 255. Move, bitch. They already copying my style. They got to keep up. Y'all got little ones like this, but keep the fucking polo shirts on. Stay out of my world. Press one. Talk my shit. Press one. East Coast, stand up. Let me talk my shit. Press one. I see them trying to copy. They trying to shop on Amazon like me. I see you niggas ducking and dodging and weaving and shit, but you can't talk about this. You can't talk about skull and bones at this level. Press one, how my niggas used to dip this shit in embalming fluid and go through walls like they was in the Matrix and fucking Incredible Hulk, nigga. Press one, this shit had you eating people. Press one, hit the like button. Kev Gills don't found the antidote on how to destroy a whole genocide and race. I don't found the equation. They ain't talking about no damn atom bomb, nigga. They talking about the atom bomb, nigga. Press one. You dropped a bomb on me. Crack, nigga. LSD, bro. You dropped a bomb. Y'all don't get it? Bro, y'all been dancing to your own tune this whole time. Talking about some goddamn Illuminati. Nigga, you is the Illuminati. No, let my sweater go. Big dog, George. Talk that shit. What? Let my sweater go. No, y'all know what I'm talking about. So you already begin to understand this is Adam here. You see? Old type. How to turn a nigga into a fucking demon. Press one. Hit the like button. The destroyer of world. Do you know what LSD is? It creates alternate universes and shit. It'll have you thinking a whole science and your ass is on LSD the whole goddamn time. Anybody preaching to you death and the destroyer of worlds, Kali mind behavior is pushing LSD, corrupt fucking mentality and gene pool. Talking about go eat some vegetables. Nigga, my mind come first. My mind come first. Press one. Look at your neighbor and say, my mind come first. Before I eat these vegetables, nigga. What's up with these O's being turned to C's and C's being turned to O's and N1s and changing the dynamics of our cell structure? Press one and Kevin don't found your fucking daydream. So who got you in a daydream? Huh? What's the signal? What's the bat signal for daydream? Huh? A crescent moon and a star. Say it with me. Upside down atom. Daydreaming. Press 1. Shut up.
Not like
Let
this.
my sweater go. You niggas in the background, sit the fuck down.
Not
Stop
like
looking at me
this.
like you stupid. Press 1. Unplug. They've been, now, we ain't even included the music yet. This is just going to stay right here on LSD, the crack epidemic, the 94 crime bill, which is an amended what? Talk to me in history. I don't want no stupid mans in my chat room. Talk to me in history and in science and in quantum. Talk to me. Taj, you feel me? You feel me? Say it. Talk to me, I talk back. They don't add y'all in a mental daydream of death, nigga, and a straight comatose, nigga, and I just told you so. Press what? Ain't nobody else gonna do it like this. Where they at? Let me see who in my chat room. Let me see who in my chat, because I'm gonna see right now. Yes, Ollie, you up in there, my man. Ollie probably wigging out on his way to work. Press 1, what the fuck? I say Miss Success Builder is like, oh my God. I say, who is that? George is, oh shit, George is in the building. Shout out to my man George. One time for George. Press what? My man George said, goddamn, Kev got off and got on the, oh, jeez. What was the name of the Tupac song? Embalming fluid mixed with Newports causes the destruction and crack. 94 crime bill. Press 1. That's what it was called. That's what the Tupac song was called, Sam Breezy. It was called Embalming Fluid, Newport, Crack Cocaine, LSD, and all the above and in between. Press 1. When you smoke crack, you melt it down to what? A liquid form, liquid death. Press 1. Hit that like button and subscribe. Your ass is in a daydream the whole time. And guess what? I told you was on Shutter Island, and who the doctor? Mr. Gillespie. Mr. Gillespie. PCP. Yes, PCP. Remember Democrat? Familiar? Remember we lost our memory? We can't remember nothing? We don't know what happened? We've been in the goddamn World's Fair broken? I'm going to destroy the internet. Press 1. We own everything. Wake up, motherfucker. Wake up. What is that, a Dodge Charger SRT? You want a Rolls Royce? Wake the fuck up, nigga. You want a Rolls Royce? Shut the fuck up and wake up. Don't challenge me on nothing. There is no debate. There is no interview. You just sit to it. I'm Michael Jackson, and you Tito. Y'all ass belong to me. Press 1, we gonna free y'all. Come on. Nigga, Scooby-Doo and the PayPal friends. Dr. Gillespie, I like that. I am no longer professor. I leave that to Taj. It said they are my squires of professors. If you want to know something, you get with them. I am now. Dr. Gillespie. Move, let my sweater go. Son, you're not a doctor, bro. If I diagnosed all y'all brothers and friends and cousins, continue to press 1. Press 1. Is this the Dr. Death? I'm gonna if y'all gonna make me a doctor, and nigga, I'm in my mood. Press 1. Shout out to Ice Spice. I'm in my fucking mood. Did I just diagnose the black family? Did I diagnose, like the big nose? Press 1. The black man in America. Press 1. Hell, yes or no. Just 2 options. Fuck that. Hit the like button and place your votes. LSD, listen, PCP, crack, nigga, Kev did it, bro. Willy Wonka, press 1. I told you I was motherfucking Neo. I told you niggas, bro. No, let me go, bro. Y'all trying to come around. Give me a hug, bro. I told you, bro. Take the moon hats off, bro. Time to wake up. Press 1. Take the crescent moon off, my brother. Press 1. Jesus is here for you. Press 1. You gotta accept Jesus Christ. We win, motherfucker. We kicked y'all ass all over the goddamn internet, nigga. What you thought this was? minute, I'm gonna be like Hillary Clinton. We gonna bring them to hell. You rebellious Negroes. Pull the fucking hot sauce out of your pocket, Taquisha, because they playing with me. Propaganda time, urban conservative, live and direct. Nigga, I'm Dr. Gillespie now. I don't want nobody calling me professor. Call me doctor or professor or Dr. Professor, if you like. But make sure you include them both. Press one. Nah, in fact, fuck it. You can call me PD because they think I'm the police any goddamn way. Fuck these old dirtbags. Come over here and get diagnosed. Now, where history, science, religion all meets in one place right here on Channel 54. So everybody walking around with upside down moons and crosses on it. It's got the whole, oh my God, y'all been just worshiping the cube, death, a false simulation, a false matriarch. Y'all believe in the stars and the cosmos, and the father of that is the father of lies, Serapis. Press one. And his wicked queen Semiramis, who the Catholics use as Mother Mary, which is a worship of, it's just a reason to be neglectful of the rightful heir. Press one, just a reason to be blasphemous. Now y'all know what skulls and bones is. Now, what happened to all those good black people in World War I and World War II that Kev Gills was breaking down? Taj? Now, how did everybody lose their memory in the goddamn asylums, in the medical facilities? Todd? All of them. What is not projects of the military? Oh, Kev Gills. I'm putting cases on all you niggas. I feel like Denzel, yeah. Oh, shit. I'm putting cases. If I was y'all, I would have did what y'all did, too. That's one, I would have did it. I ain't gonna lie. We got to stop this motherfucker. The truth will set you free. Facts, Hunter. Talk to him, King. Press one. Todd is like that little guy, the Nordics and the Lord of the Rings who have honor. Press one. And up to date because we living in today's time. You feel me? I got the little elves out there. I got the little witches and warlocks don't turn from their wicked ways. Well, to fight for the light. I'll be mad at the motherfucker too. What the fuck is he doing? We got to make him look crazy. No, we ain't finna make Kev look crazy. Kev don't solve the equations of all. Nigga, this is Oppenheimer. This is the rat race. This is all the destruction. Right here. Tell me I'm lying. These are the ingredients of the atom bomb, Adam. Now I'm talking to Adam on a human level. Adam, as scripture, the man of the land that God gave you. Press one. I'm talking to you, Adam, not the scientific atom. I'm talking to you, who made it simple for you to read. Press one. Now, I don't want you in the devil's deception of all these words and twists. Look at what happened. Look what the serpent did. That good tree, we got to be on psychedelics to even enjoy it. And then they put chemical drugs in our food, our cereal. Everything in the black communities is fucked up. Why? Because, and in our religion, you want to know why your women is all fucked up? You want to know? Everybody eating PCP and off-brands of how to destroy a nigga. That's why. Chicken. I told you how to clone Tyrone, but they can't clone KevRow. Kevin Gillespie. Press one to number one. And I'm going to help you realize that you've been dead to the whole world this whole time. You even call yourself black and dead on paperwork, which entitles is the gateway and floodgates for all internationals to come here. It's a must that you wake up. God is calling on you to wake up. Press one. Look at your neighbor and say,
not like this. Not like this.
KevRow. Don't hate on me because Kev is the deliverer of this great news. Press one, wake up. You don't have a choice. And the truth shall make you free. You don't have no choice in being free. You have to come out of that deadly slumber your ass is in. come out of his music industry, come out of his fucking projection of you, and is deaf and hoeing. That's all under the influence. You are non-compos mentos. I got you. I'm gonna help. I'm Dr. Gillespie. Press 1. Hit the like button and subscribe. Where's Brittany? Press 1. No. Hit the like button. So, I got a question for my blacks and browns out there who need help. My people who have committed themselves to death, bro. Either by thuggetry, spirituality, thought process, or there and that thereof. I can't stop laughing because this is funny. You understand me. That's why it's funny to me. Because I finally, and y'all finally, is on the right fucking frequency. 94.7, the way. Press 1. This is going to hurt a little bit. Press 1. This show right here is my swag. After this, all the girls on it, swag, nigga. Everybody pay attention, nigga. Facts, nigga. This shit right here. Woo! I'm glad, bro. I ain't never did no drugs. I bet you this whole time they probably been trying to drug me with this type of shit. Just throw his ass under LSD and call him retarded like we did Pharaoh. Press 1. Look at your neighbor.
Not like this. Not like this.
The observer. Call me the observer. Just call me. Thank me later, bro. Thank me later, champion. I told you I loved you, bro. Now don't worry about the theatrics. That's what I do. Press 1. Told you I got you, champ. They drugged you, bro. Hit that like button and subscribe. That whole thought process is about drugging you. And people was laughing at it. I was so hurt. You know, that hurt. But ego mixed with an off-balanced spiritual sense, not in tune with the, is not in tune with the, you got to treat this place like you treat them chakras, nigga. Press 1. You got to know this shit at all levels. And when all them motherfuckers start activating, we come together and we are Captain fucking Planet. Press 1. Captain Planet. He's our hero. He gonna take pollution down to y'all drug heads, you cracking babies and shit. Y'all babies, kids. Y'all get what I'm saying. When our powers combine, bro, Captain Planet comes, bro. Facts. That's what they don't want. They don't want you to connect to Captain Planet, bro. And it's not Mother Earth, bro. Now, this is going to hurt a little bit because brothers been really believing in some way out shit, y'all. Y'all see what happened to Oprah? They over there begging for money, and they got billions of dollars. Press 1. Hit that like button. Y'all see that? And just so happened, they saying, was it hit with a laser beam? Guess who told everybody? KevRow. It was hit with fire. Reflective light, burn up everything like aliens and shit because they got to reset somehow. Please, The Rock, they look stupid. Nigga, just because you played in Moana don't mean we finna give you nothing, bro. We're our reparation, you people. I'm not giving you nothing, bro. I'm tired of donating to everybody but us. I'm gonna start a new fund, American Negro Fund. Fuck this. No, I can't do this. The poor man's campaign like Dr. King. I can't get right with this. Bro. We need to become a nation of people who are our blood type and really from here. bro, 'cause this ain't looking right. Look like they put death on us and all came in agreement to come and rip us from our own heritage and then trick us into always giving them our money that's owed to us that our people suffered so much. I don't solve the equation. These motherfuckers had niggas in POW camps and asylums all over America. It's your duty to wake up. Your forefathers and them was back there like this. They drugged them up as soon as they went in the hospital, put IVs in them and all type of shit. Press one. And you know it's true. You can feel it. You know it's true. They doped them up. Facts. They doped them up. Like Chief Keef say, you smoke dope all day and all night. You smoke Reggie. That's the shit we don't like. Press one. Yeah, I listen to drill music so I can get a diagnosis. I've been working. Every time I seem to like somebody, one of them go and it makes me go harder. Press one. Hit the like button. It just make me go harder. I gotta find the equation to why this shit got us fucked up. And why the demon particle shows up so much in our brothers. I'm a demon. I'm a savage. I ain't worth shit. These are all expressions of a certain mindset. I've seen it somewhere. I know this. Where? It finally hit me yesterday, family. Hit the like button. It hit me yesterday. So a lot of things, somebody just sent me the side effects of PCP include adrenaline rush, euphoria, detachment from reality, hallucinations, delusions such as feeling bulletproof, not feeling pain, aggressive or violent behavior, listen, memory loss or blackouts, lack of coordination, respiratory distress, paranoia, accidental self-injury. You see this? This is reality. See, my students are real. We really working right now. Like I say, listen. I'm just a face. I'm just a face. Let's see what the callers say.
To accept,
Press 1. You on the air. What up?
Cousin, are you drunk?
Yes. Thank you. I'm drunk. Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
drunk.
that's always.
Huh? Okay. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm drunk. Right. So anyway, like I drink. You know? Like I drink. I don't even drink. That's the cool thing about it. I'm drinking Kevita Loca. She had jumps in the trunk. Trunk. Hit that like button and subscribe. Now I'm drunk. You want to gaslight me? I'm drunk now. Insane. What wretched women. They can't let a black man express himself. What? They trying to diagnose me. Innocent. But if I'm drunk, they all drunk. Because we all live in communities where this destroyed our world. And making reference to the atom bomb is the appropriate way to approach this conversation. Because I'm saying, this is Adam's bomb. My people hear me. You are not my people. So you must be drunk. You must be wretched. You got the demon particle in you, not me. This is truth. Every African American I know in the democratic communities around America can vouch for Mr. Gillespie, and I for them. Press 1. So for you to say I'm drunk, well, given the circumstances that we are given in this world, I don't even drink. That's a miracle. You would have been right, and you would have been able to do what? You was right. So what? But I don't even drink. And if I do drink, it's for an occasion. It's lightly. It's soft. I got my smoke. I got my hookah or something, and it's very watered down with juices that gives it the diluted shit. You feel me? I don't. I'm just there in the scene. Stop hating. Because you can't break down your family's trauma. You don't know what destroyed your family. You don't know your lineage. You probably think you's an Indian. You probably's a feminist, but you's a dirtbag. Press 1. You're probably a feminist or something, but you's a dirt bag. You sound like you dirty. You sound like your soul is dirty. I'm talking to my classroom, young woman. You gonna stand up in my classroom, press one. You sound like you dirty. Hit the like button and subscribe. You waste your time to call me. Don't nobody call you. That's your problem. You have no business. Go get you some business. Hit the like button. Go get you some work. So when we talking about the black cube and the worship of what, we breaking this down from a scientifical. Now this is all, hypothesis and theories and stuff, but it's our urban way of speaking. So if you don't like it, young lady, you can get the fuck on. Aren't you mad at me? Go get you something to do with your life. I know it hurt. Press 1. Hold on. Stop the beat. Press 1. Press 1. I know that shit hurt, bro. If you had taken time to heal, you would be it's all right. Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't worry, but no, I invite there. It's not negative energy. That's I'm not ignoring nothing. And don't write in capital letters. I love their energy. It speaks desperation. It speaks what we call it, Universe 25. And what did they call LSD? They called LSD 25. Press 1, hit the like button. So not only there's their Universe 25, but within Universe 25, Operation 25. Hit the like button and subscribe. So here we go. My man is finna call in and help Kev. Come on, bro. Talk to me. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Good morning, Dr. Professor Gillespie.
Thank
How
you.
doing?
Thank you, sir.
From Texas.
Thank you, sir. This young lady passed my classroom and she kind of lost her train of thought or something. She must be jealous, but I am now a doctor. I am no longer Kevin. Now I'm fucking Batman. Go ahead, champion.
Yes, sir. Man, I was looking up definitions dealing with this LSD and everything, and the word insanity came into play.
Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. Now, Compost Mentos came up?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, Ken.
That's it.
Talk to me, man.
All right. I looked at it in different areas. Now, all right. To start off, I went to the 1828.
That's my man.
The definite. Yes, sir.
Hey, B, who taught you? Hold up, because I got to do this for the people that's in the background hating. Hey, B, who taught you to go to the 1828 first?
Dr. Gillespie, the historian, Mr. Gillespie.
Thank you, sir.
Taught me to go to the 1828.
And what else did I tell you to go to back that up? And to not back it up, but ride concurrent with it. Go ahead.
With the scriptures of the Bible, and also in law with the Black's Law Dictionary.
Thank you, sir. I just had to make a point. So I helped you in your life.
Most definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Most definitely, sir.
Now I reject all energy away from my consciousness. Thank you. And peace. Go ahead, B. Finish up.
Okay. All right, here we go. We got the 1828 Webster's. It says unsound in mind or intelligent, mad, deranged in mind, delirious, distracted. All right. Now we got number 2, used by or appropriated to an insane person as an insane hospital.
Oh,
right.
An asylum, a hospice.
Asylum.
Oh my.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Incompetent. Okay. It says all right. It says the noun, an insane person, as a hospital for the insane.
Told you.
So they go right back to it. All right, we got legally temporary insanity. In the criminal trial, temporary insanity is a defense that can be raised to assert that at the time of commission of the offense, the defendant, as a result of severe mental disease or defect, was unable to appreciate the nature of
So they should have been free.
wrongful-
Crackheads should have been free. Crackheads.
Yes,
Go ahead.
under temporary insanity.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
They are
right, we got-
innocent by way of compos mentos. Thank Mr. Gillespie. We're on the road. Go ahead.
All right, we got Black's Law Dictionary.
Go ahead, King.
Legal insanity.
Oh my goodness.
Now, it's legal insanity. The term given to the mental illness and incapacity to a person to a degree that the law will recognize that the person to be insane.
That's right. And if you are
All
black
right.
and insane, are you? Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, shit, B. Oh my goodness. B, you just said something so critical, man. So remember, we got birth certificates. So we're born incompetent, lost that seed. Remember?
Yes, sir.
Under
Non-compos mentis.
That's right. And if you're under LSD and you're a crack baby and LSD and you PCP back in the day and all the other drugs that came and that destroyed our communities, that you are insane.
You're born legally insane.
You're born legally insane, and you are black in law, correct?
Yes, sir.
Which makes you what?
Dead in law.
And also incompetent and or minor.
Yep.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Unable to do what?
Minor.
Unable to do what? Have access
Unable
to what?
to your trust.
That's right.
To the bit. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Now they got another one. I got another one. It's called criminal insanity.
Go ahead.
All right.
That's what they
says
get our crack
the
dealers and crackheads with. Go ahead.
Right. If they don't get you at birth, what they got you at birth, they're going to put some insurance on it. How I see it, it says a state of mental illness where a person is unable to determine between right and wrong, as a result, will commit unlawful crime.
Now, wait a minute.
So
I
that
like
made me
doing
think-
bad things. When that little kid said that on Instagram, I like doing bad things and ratchet things, and that's true. Mental illness. Can't decide, so we put parents patre and the warden over you and the sheriffs, and they contracted by the marshals, the LAPD, and they didn't come to this is grid. Go ahead.
And it made me think about the 94 crime bill with
Now watch this.
with
Joe Biden. Now watch this. When they said they had no jurisdiction on me, what that mean? After 7 years, what? What did Joe Biden say? They wasn't able to do what? Redeem themselves. They couldn't do what?
They couldn't redeem themselves, and if they did, we don't know how.
Now, if they do know how, is by way of who? Who redeemed themselves? Did the judge say?
It's gonna have to be.
Did the judge tell me he ain't committed no crime? This look like a reformed person. The word is reformed. He reformed.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
And that's
So the
God.
whole time
That's
I was
the
on the
life.
run, running from the law, I was actually reforming myself. So when it actually caught up with me, the judge said, "Wait a minute, he's reformed." The probation said, "Wait a minute, blah, 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 blah." He said, "We contract you," and he's reformed. He hadn't had no police contact. He goes to work, he makes his money, he goes over, he does his thing. No jurisdiction. I have no jurisdiction over this matter, and you don't have jurisdiction. He's free to go. But he didn't pay probation. He didn't pay shit. Free to go. He ain't gotta pay. He's reformed. It was commercial. It was no fucking murder, nigga. What the fuck? The money was insured. The products was insured, and they didn't pay him. He had a reasonable excuse. He's out of here. Now it's a reference point in law. Correct, B?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
If I'm, yes, sir. If ever in a situation, they can bring that up. Now, that's what I straight up. Now, this what I got. That's what I had when it comes to legal insanity. Now, oh, hold on. Let's see.
Can I
All
be
right,
insane
I got
to do
one
that?
more.
I gotta be. That is not insane shit. That means you're competent.
You the opposite of insanity
That's
to be
right.
able to do that. That's the total opposite.
So why the insane
All right,
people trying to diagnose me?
Cause they insane. They want you to be what they are,
Go ahead.
or
Tim.
what they call. All right, let's see. All right, I got another one. This is another insanity. It's another version of definition of insanity. It says mental illness of such a severe nature that a person cannot distinguish fantasy from reality,
Disney
cannot
man?
conduct her, yes sir, cannot conduct her or his affairs due to psychosis, or is subject to uncontrollable impulsive behavior. Insanity is distinguished from low intelligence, or mental deficiency due to age or injury.
Right.
So either way it goes, that they got you. They have a person in that position where you non-composmentis. You are you can't use it. You can't get right. I just put it simple. They like, man, we got to be over you because you can't control your own self.
Go ahead.
Legally. Now, that's all I had on the insanity.
Okay, now before you go anywhere else, you sent me the side effects of PCP, right?
Nah, that wasn't me.
Okay, somebody sent me this, and I got it on the screen. And so I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at this as all of the things, the perception of black people to anybody else. Like, this is the average nigga perception. All of this shit is like, why do we not like, why black people got to get treated like this? Oh, they detached. They don't have feelings. Remember they used to say shit like that? They don't feel pain. They don't feel pain,
like, that's
bro.
crazy.
Look, bro, it's
that's
all
crazy.
here, bro. They paranoid. They pray to a God we can't see. All that shit, bro. And they feel like they're bulletproof. And shoot them. They felt like they were shooting gods. They probably was under the same shit.
And they was.
See?
the Germans got something to do with the LSD and all of that. And they was giving it to their soldiers. So they tested what they wanted to test on us, so to speak. So
because they was over here like, testing it on us. Anyway.
Yes, sir.
Embalming fluid. Go ahead, champ. You got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, now, like, when it comes to all the drugs and embalming fluid, like, if you go up in the hood, you can see it. Like, everything that was named on that list. And I done seen it. I done had partners, man, get stuck. People do radical stuff, take off all their clothes. I was in jail for some tickets one time. They double jeopardy me. I paid them, and they still took me a couple weeks later. And when I was in the county, there was a guy, a young dude. He was early 20s. He was asleep when I came into the tank. Then he woke up. They called him out, and he came back in crying. Everybody like, man, what's wrong with this dude? Then the guy killed his best friend. He was on the PCP. Didn't realize what he did. Murdered his best friend, bro. So I seen it firsthand, like the things that could happen. He never remembered it.
He didn't even know,
him, man. He didn't even know. He was crying like.
So they calling promethazine liquid PCP.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people ain't even waking up. What about that other drug that white folks is caught up on? Is that like a crack? What is that? That drug they was cracking down? You get terrorist charges for this one. What is this?
Is it the fentanyl?
Fentanyl. What is that?
Yeah, that. Now, see, all I know is, like, it don't take a lot to kill you, but it's like that's all I know. Like, they like, if you take it to get around it, it don't take much to kill you, and that's dangerous for the simple fact that if you have somebody like trying things for the first time, that's an easy way to get them out of like with that fentanyl, they got a lot of drugs that's coming over from other countries that they mixing it in. A lot of the pills that people take.
They said synthetic heroin. Heroin is PCP too. Bombing fluid and all that shit.
Yeah.
See? All of it is this.
Yeah, that drink is most definitely heroin. Have them sleepy. You remember in history how they had people like in Asia, they be laying on them beds smoking opium?
Yes, sir.
Out of the drink is the liquid version. Like they sip the drink, and I'm talking about boys losing money, wrecking their cars. I know somebody went to jail sitting at a stoplight and never was sleeping at a stoplight. So, you know,
Let me ask you,
you out of there.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a serious question now. Be very critical.
Yes, sir.
Could you say the atomic bomb and the atom bomb, which one is worse?
Ain't they both the same?
Yes, sir. But in perception, this thing here that hit Hiroshima and Nagasaki, or this thing here that hit the African American community and destroyed their lineage and they can't even remember where the fuck they come from. They fucked around and told us we were from Africa. Go ahead.
Well, I'm looking at it like this. We deal with all right. You got Hiroshima and Nagasaki. When that bomb went off, it affected those people, you know, in that area. Now this bomb is hitting every city or every Epcot you can think of. Is even spilling over to their kids. So I would have to say the latter is worse because you affecting numerous families, and then you not that like the effects of it is affecting way more people.
Okay, so
way more.
Okay, so Nagasaki and that, but this epidemic here, Nagasaki and Hiroshima is two places. This epidemic, that destroyer of worlds here, is how many places and how many democratic cities did the ADAM bomb, Death Square, LSD crack epidemic, cocaine cowboy bringing cocaine in and all this other stuff to destroy our communities. How many communities did that affect?
Uncountable. I couldn't even give you a number because you can go from the east to the west and then even outside of America, but just starting here because it affected us, the way it affected us, it's uncountable. Then you go from the males, then and the females, then you got the next generations that's been affected by it. It's uncountable. You know, it's uncountable.
Yeah.
So the devastation of that is way greater. And like you said, you got people forgetting who they are. Like that's crazy. Like
that's
crazy.
That's
crazy.
That's
So
crazy.
I'm looking like that. It's no comparison. Hiroshima can't mess with the atom bomb like that was placed on our people. Wow. It's not even comparable. Wow. Not even comparable. So you know, they remember that. They need to remember what they done and what's been done to our people.
We need to do research on the bombing fluid and the chemical imbalance. It says here the original cure-all for beautifying.
They call it a cure-all.
Yeah, they said for beautifying iron and inside iron from beautifying inside out. Wow.
Man, that make me think about Margaret Sanger.
Whoa,
they call it a Negro problem. It's the cure-all for the Negro problem.
Oh my goodness.
That's how I see it.
Oh my goodness.
Like when you said a cure-all, I'm like,
it's a cure-all, like bro.
The Negro problem. We're a problem to them. So this is a cure-all right here. And embalming fluid, from what I know, is the same. It's embalming fluid. They embalm dead bodies with it. It's for dead bodies, black. So I'm like, oh man, this is making sense. That's what when
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones, bro. That's what they put in the people to so-called preserve
genocide, bro. This is genocide, bro.
Yes, sir.
This is genocide.
Yes, sir.
Skull and Bones, bro. This is it.
Yeah.
This is racial. What did they call that? Cleansing.
Racial cleansing.
Not like this.
Racial cleansing.
Not like this.
Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, man. Like just thinking about that, like, man, you put it in dead bodies and then you call us black.
And we
God,
and that
y'all
mean we
telling-
dead. So
We
that's
dead.
sad, bro. Bro, this is the worst thing
They got it.
ever. This is the
And
Black
then they
Holocaust. This is the
glorify-
Negro Holocaust. Fine, they don't want to tell. We'll describe our own Holocaust. Right, Said? Right, Taj? Right, B? Right, family?
Yes,
we got our Holocaust right here. We got it already. And we can prove this and the other Holocaust. And the amending powers. And the Supreme Court. And all that stuff. We can prove it. But this is the important thing.
Yeah.
We got them with their hand in the fucking jar. This is the murder weapon.
They got the murder weapon. They got gunpowder all over.
All over
they
their
can't
face,
get it
huh?
out.
This is wait a
For
minute,
real.
wait a minute. They robbed the bank and they got an 8-pack.
And then it exploded all over you boys. Y'all are colorful around here. Man, what you been doing? You can't say you ain't been doing that. We see you, bro.
Where y'all coming from, bro? Chemotherapy.
man.
Is embalming fluid for chemotherapy? It bet not. Oh
Man,
my
oh,
goodness.
man,
but
bro.
oh
Not
my
like
goodness.
That's affecting me even worse. Dang, bro. I didn't know that.
Let's finish the good fight. Is embalming fluid connected? Oh my God. I can't even see. I don't even want to. I'd let somebody else see it and call it in or something.
Oh, man.
So the 94 crime
Oh,
bill,
man.
when you brought up the 94 crime bill and stuff, what did you want to say about that?
Well, the 94 crime bill is I look at it for what it is. It's the finish him. Like you play Mortal Kombat, that's the finish him. They give you the drugs. They get you mentally out of your mind. Like the definitions were saying, your ability to determine right from wrong is diluted. So now we got easy wins. That's why, like in the hood, you got the jump out boys. They running up on people in various hoods. We've been hearing about them in different cities from east to west, north to south. Finding people with drugs. Now we got you in a loop. We got you in that universal 25 loop. Now it's a pipeline. What they call it, something, a prison pipeline. We can see it now. Like they make it easy. And then, like you said, adding the music, they giving you the perception of what you should be like, wearing sagging pants, looking a
Make
certain
more
way,
of
you
a
fit the description.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you making the
the
conscious
description.
decision to be a criminal or look like a criminal. So it's kind of your fault / Candace Owens kind of thing, you know. But really, it's like a
Yeah.
system of death, a whole system built off the death of and keeping the black man in a state of death, in a state of wonderland. Wow.
At all times. And I'm like, man, this thing
Is jail an insane
you know,
asylum?
didn't they start forming like the penitentiary system and
Yes, sir.
and the hospitals at the same time?
And
Yeah, I remember.
Oh my goodness, bro.
So it's all a plan. They all developed at the same time. And then it's about commerce. Like when we be talking about commerce, all right, you got the insurance companies, you got the hospitals, everything they do, they getting paid off of it. Then you got the prison system. I didn't understand how they could, like, if you have tickets, they pay the government pays the state to house you for an offense. So it's a big money grab and a Holocaust at the same time.
It's a legal way to take from a trust they don't know exists because they don't know who they are.
Yes, sir.
Got
And
you.
said
So they
perfect
got
way.
them. So
Yes, sir.
actually, where's Taj? The Smurfs. Remember Taj? The Smurf hat? Taj? So the Smurfs, remember they taught us. Remember the Smurf hat guy who taught about American
Yeah.
literature that Taj brought up with the Smurf looking hat? Well, that's all the same thing. So it's mushrooms. What was on the Smurfs?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms, bro. Hallucinogens.
Psychedelics.
Psychedelics.
Hallucinogens.
Bro. Bingo.
Yes, sir.
So it was all cartoon for. It was all. That's a play on. That's a subliminal. Blue, black. You feel me? Damn.
Blue.
Damn.
So yeah, they like this crap messed up, man. They playing with us, bro.
No, they murdered us, bro. They murdered our people.
Yeah.
And they stole their names.
Yeah, they not playing.
No, they not playing with us. They genocide maniacs and former Nazi whatever false a foreign legion, Italy, Russia, and all these places. Ukraine now and all this is Germany all over. What the fuck y'all doing? And then you got to wake up to this.
The fascists.
The fascists. They're all fascists.
Yes, sir.
Bro.
Like, yes, sir. Like you told me, they are fascists. Cause I'm like, man, bro, this whole thing is it's on
you gotta be a fascist
a level
to do this, and the proof is in the pudding when you're dealing in the black democratic communities all over America, in the deserts and all over this place. Is this one fucking common source denominator? Press one. What destroyed old type positive and negative? What destroyed the Victorians? God's people. What did it? This shit right here. That's what I'm saying. That's what we proving.
And and like you taught us about plausible deniability. You've proven it on so many levels. It's impossible to be denied. It's impossible. No plausible deniability.
So we got a docu-series, American. We got a docu-series, B, the American Negro Holocaust. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking awesome, bro. I need a writer. You want to? Yeah, I need all this.
Yes.
I need the idea.
Whatever I can do to help.
Yes, sir, my man. Anything else?
Yes, sir. I'm down. Nah, that's it concerning that. I had something on that. Okay. All right. Well, hold on. All right. You made a reference to that bean, and like class yesterday was talking about how they was using what is it? The telescopes or using the light beams or
yes,
whatnot.
Sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
One thing that I found out, like they have. I looked at all the largest observatories, and they have a place called the Keek Observatory, and it's like 87 miles away from that place. And I look at it like they could use it, and I don't know if they reverse it or whatnot to make the beam, the beam for it, but there is one of the world's largest observatories 87 miles away from that place that was set on fire. I just want to state that.
They probably use that as a weapon. They probably use an observatory thing as a laser weapon to start fires in California, because there's always that over there, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, most definitely.
All the observatories probably are being used to do these things. Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. Like right now, it's dry here where I am in Texas, and man, I ain't even watering no grass. Ain't no fire just busting out of thin air.
Right,
that don't even make sense.
Right, bro.
And
they got people confused on the media thinking so. Go ahead.
And then when it comes to cigarettes, it take a lot. They got something on the side of a cigarette pack called what they call a FRC. Basically, the cigarettes put themselves out. So it would take a lot to start. You gotta have some dry leaves. You could throw it in dry leaves. It may or may not like. So that's a real long shot, and they're using this on so many fronts. If we that it don't make sense to me. These things gotta be a set thing, and then how a whole city gonna catch on fire just rapidly like that? It's gotta make sense.
Well,
they figure we insane. We're not using logic, like using our brains. So
they not. They can do anything they want to when you living in Wonderland.
For real.
Disney's Oprah and them can get on TV. People worth $3 trillion together and gonna donate $10 million a piece and say, hey, could y'all people help out? I've already donated 5, and The Rock donated 5. That's 10. That's one. That's a lot of money. No, it ain't. You can feed everybody on the earth. We're talking about that's a lot of fucking money. When the fuck y'all start raising money? What the fuck is going on? They finna make a prison for y'all.
Straight up, because you could. It don't even look right. They
Hawaii gonna be the new. Hawaii gonna be the new.
Guantanamo Bay. We're gonna give y'all a resort vacation to.
The government making them get out there and donate for them. Yeah, you gonna pay for your own shit. Put your own shit in the bag, nigga. Damn. Go ahead, Chandler. That's a trip. Black death, black all the way around. So would you say the real subliminal behind the Illuminati, so-called, is really embalming fluid, Dr. Death type of shit, and keeping these people, their whole genetic and their mind and their cell structure into demons, into beasts, wild beasts? Is that state-sponsored terrorism?
It definitely is. They, I don't know if you remember, they had like a campaign. I call it a campaign, but a lot of propaganda about people turning into zombies. I'm like, man, what is that about? And they were already doing it, bro. Like, that's the true. I look at that like they making zombies. They making people zombies out here, bro. You see some of our people, a lot of our people, you looking, especially in the cities, you see people just walking around out their mind, and you wonder, like, man, what happened to these people? You know, you showing us now what happened to them. It's a whole plan for to start with insanity.
Yeah, this is the family destroyer. Would this destroy the nucleus family? Would this take the woman and turn her against the man and vice versa?
Yeah, it definitely would.
They said these drugs will make you sell your mama, right?
Man, we done seen people that sell, man, cases of women that get on drugs. Just say the man, he's selling drugs. He goes to jail for drugs. Now his girl got his babies, and now she done got on the drugs and selling her body. And even cases of the people selling their own children just to get it, just to get drugs. So that's insanity. They're not in their right mind. In their right mind, that make me think about losing the natural affection. And that's, you know, I would think that's one way, you know, the Bible was describing when they said that they would lose the natural affection for one another. And I'm like, man, this thing, wow.
Wow. I'm fucked up behind the skulls and bones, because it's like I see the whole destruction scientifically, in reality. Not that science isn't reality, but I don't know how to say. And
it's a different. You got different sections of the whole thing.
Yes.
You got the scientific, like you showing us. You got the historical. You got even the mathematical, because it's math. Like all this, like I'm looking like, man, they even breaking it down. Like the video yesterday, how the dude was using math to refine the way they was shooting the beam or whatever. You got the chemistry of it. When, man, ain't nobody know how to cook crack. Somebody had to give somebody the recipe. You see what I mean?
They did it on Snowfall,
man,
remember?
Yeah.
Who helped old boy get all the dough? Who helped Freeway Rick Ross?
And then, like with the Rick Ross thing, like the same people who sell you the dope be the ones tell on you, and you the fall guy for everything. You messed over your people, messed over yourself, and then you the fall guy. So it wasn't accidental. They just got used as the person who went for it, and it made me think about an illusion, like the whole lifestyle and everything behind all this. Dealing with poverty, like some people deal with drugs because they like the money aspect, even though they may, a lot of people who sell major drugs don't even use the drug, you know, but they still fiends too, because that lifestyle and having money, even destroying our people, but that's a lifestyle. They drug addicts too, and what is that?
Let me ask you a question.
Dopamine?
Let me ask you, yes, sir. So let me ask you a question. Somebody put something very important, and it says CIA Skull and Bones, Yale University, correct? George Bush,
Yes, sir.
Senior, correct?
Yes, sir.
So they have a whole Holocaust, and they forgot this.
Nah, they ain't forget it. They figure we forgot it. They figure like, oh yeah, they doped up. They ain't gonna remember this one right here. It's y'all fault. Y'all people just, you know, they blame the victim. Like we talked about that. They blame the victim.
Oh, they victim blaming? They gaslighting?
They are victim blaming.
Oh, okay.
They straight up. They get you to do all these things, then blame you. And like we talk about how they
Wait a minute, you telling me they have park
people.
a big truck full of Michael Jordan shoes in the projects and tell a bunch of black kids, free shoes, and then arrest them all?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And these
Guns
is the kids
too.
of the people who came from this embalming crack epidemic?
And you know how they like statistics and studies. They done already studied. So they just run plays after that. Like, okay, we know that, all right, we got them in this situation and the dire need.
Oh, they like to arrest kids and
like.
adolescents and throw them in prison, huh? Okay. That sounds great.
Yeah, because when you get arrested, I don't care if it's a misdemeanor, they give you an FBI number, whether you know it or not. So they have you, like they tell you, hey, they make you a part of their system.
So the CIA was running this stuff, and by way of the Iran-Contra and Panama Canal shit down there in Nicaragua, they were bringing crack and cocaine back all the way around. Bill Clinton was heavily involved in this, correct?
Yes, sir. And then and funding the war, funding the whole war off the backs of God's people.
Iran-Contra.
Yes, sir.
So when Tupac said, ship them drugs and dope and step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight. Yeah, genocide. Wow, incredible.
Genocide.
It's when
God
you
bless
ride
Tupac.
on your own kind. You doped up. You don't know why y'all murdering each other. And then y'all eating all these processed foods probably that'll make you more irrational or more susceptible. You don't know. Because you don't even know you chemically have been altered. They don't alter your whole structure because we baby's kids. Remember?
Yeah. Straight up. We don't know what's in it.
We don't know what was in
you buy the product.
Yep.
You buy the product, you just thinking, hey, man, I'm just getting some cereals.
Well, I want some of them whoops. Trying to get some of them whoops.
Yeah. Later, whoop. What did you say? It hit different.
It hit different when J-Man walking up the street selling you whoops now.
No, man. It hit different. Real.
And wonder
we
why.
Don't know what's in the whoops.
These are Cyrac savages. Walking around happy than a motherfucker. Walking around with them goddamn whoops. They ain't finna get me. Master P gonna be selling them in a minute. Go ahead.
Oh man, I was like, bro. So you don't know what's in these products, and a lot of things like the older people, they cook. You feel me? They cook their food. They grow a lot of their food, especially here. But then when you got the inner cities, they probably don't have the big cities like a New York or something. They don't have a real place for them to grow vegetables. But even watching that movie, they clone Tyrone. I gotta talk about that chicken part again. That hit so hard. Even children can see that. Had them with their mouth open, like, man, like, wow. We don't know.
They destroyed our women's hair. They put perms and stuff in
man.
Oh my goodness. The Asians
Oh,
are
man,
putting
and that's
chemicals all on these women. Y'all don't know they talking so
That's another-
down on y'all, man. Talking so
And
bad.
that's another thing.
Go
like,
ahead.
we probably don't, like, a lot of these sisters probably going through some kind of mental thing because of that. And we just think that a black woman got an attitude. We don't even know this lady got her brain fried.
Her mama did, and her mama did. And her daddy left, or her daddy there, and his brain was fried. Everybody brain fried because they all in the metaphysical. And then the drugs that they take, and they always get used to it. You see them crackheads out there with them tattoos and all of them. They turn satanic and crackhead and PCP user.
And then another thing, like, you got people that like, hey, I'm gonna take. Now they got this kick. Hey, I'm gonna take mushrooms and get closer to my spirituality. Like, why I gotta be doped up, dog? Like, even Mike Tyson, like, hey, bro, like, man, what's this about? You know, I can't even think of what they call it, but it's just like so. They
call it
mess with
alternate
frauds.
universe. Once they go into these drugs, they're in an alternate universe.
I guess they right, because it's mentally you somewhere else.
Germany and them created it. The Nazis, Dr. Death, bro, you go off and you lose track of senses of time and space, and you come back lost, nigga. Never the same, nigga. Forever.
Hey.
What Tupac say?
Dang,
What
bro.
Tupac say? Hell is what? How you know hell ain't no crackhead? How you know that state of mind, nigga? See? Why y'all condemning?
We don't, right.
You don't know, bro. But he was right, bro.
Right. Right, bro. Like, dang, man. This thing deep, for real. On every level, it's
You hit some dope, you never the same, bro.
Nah, you right, bro. Like,
Ain't no coming back.
I seen the dude. This was wet, bro. Matter of fact, this was wet. It's a guy. He when I'm growing up, he was crazy. We just looked at him like he was crazy. Kind of big dude. He it's summertime in Texas. This dude got on a long leather trench coat type of deal, like he Blade or something, and ride around on a bike. And my old man, I'm like, man, what happened to him? I asked my old man as a kid. He said he smoked some wet and never came back, bro. So yeah, it's real.
Wow.
It's real. That's a real life.
Yeah, he was normal at first. He hit that wet.
Yeah, he was normal.
Now tell the people what a wet is. What wet is.
That's embalming fluid when they take a cigarette and dip it in embalming fluid.
Now let me ask you a question. Newport mixed with embalming fluid is called a what?
It's called a wet stick.
Now a wet stick. Now you know what I call it?
What's that?
Death Square.
Adam. Hey, you ain't lying, bro.
No, you don't hear me. You don't hear me. Death
Man.
Square.
Oh, Square.
There you go,
Death
bro.
Square.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
The atom bomb, bro.
Yes, bro.
Death Square, bro.
Yes, bro.
The destroyer of
Death
worlds, bro.
Square. Yeah, bro.
You heard me?
Damn, they hit them Death Squares. Yeah, I
Death
heard you loud
Square,
and
bro.
clear.
Yes, sir.
Death Square.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the moon
man.
and the crescent moon and the star? Come on, bro.
Death Square. Yes, sir.
The Kabbat? Saturn?
The
cube, bro.
yeah.
Stop
The
fucking with
cube,
me, bro. Come on.
I'm not, bro.
I know.
Like,
I'm talking to the audience. I'm
you
theatrical around this
Hey,
bitch.
but
Now.
now you messed my mind up with that. You said Death Square. I'm thinking, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, a square.
No,
yeah,
Death
it's a Death
Square, bro. That's why I put the 2 up there like E equals MC square.
Yeah, bro. Damn. Yeah. That's
I'm just
exactly
smart.
what it is.
Nigga,
man.
I hit their ass with this shit. Say it, see it like, oh shit. That is a math equation. Kev is all, yeah. Newport plus embalming fluid equals
man.
Death Square. The black
Death
cube,
Square.
nigga. The worship of death. Oppenheimer, nigga. The destroyer of worlds, bro. That's their goal. The destroyer of worlds, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, nigga.
That's
Y'all
wild.
ready to fly now. Y'all want to take
Dr.
the red.
Gillespie, you done prescribed it.
Say it again. But I don't did what?
Yes, sir. I say you done, Dr. Gillespie then described it to the fullest. You diagnosed the problem with our people and what's going on with them. Death squared.
Death squared.
Golly.
And this is the
And then I see people. I see people who good people kill, like really good people.
Yes, sir.
You know, but they make a mistake of dealing with that, and then they lose all respect. Don't nobody respect them no more. They treat them like fiends. You know, they used to be on some, you know, some cool stuff, or it might have been, you know, what we call like, man, that's a player dude. You know, he do pretty good with the girls and everything. Now it ain't even like that no more, bro. You out of there. You know, like, dang, bro, you lose all respect in your household and everything. People used to have respect. It's gone. Sir. And you lose respect for yourself, too. I'm like, man.
So it's a continuous state of death. The bombing fluid, death squared, all four corners. Ain't it a four-corner hustler? Ain't it the four? See? And then what? Forbidden knowledge? Ben Carson, what do they teach? Naki, all of this dream world, hallucinate, different dimensions, and different, that's not real, bro.
And then people be on it like this, like you say, man, how you know about up there, you don't know about
how you got the same hat as Mickey Mouse in Fantasia, nigga? How you got the same crescent moon and star that Mickey Mouse got as the magician, fool, that brings about Lucifer's world of death? Nigga, how dare you? This is real, bro. That's real, nigga. I said Disneyland, bro. Disney and CIA operator. Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is the atomic bomb, bro.
Destroy Adam.
Destroy Adam, bro. It's always because without Adam following God's law and confused, they're prolonging judgment, bro. Judgment to the plaintiff, bro.
No. And it break. Yes, sir. It's breaking the chain of the natural order.
Facts.
Oh, man.
So, you got a natural duty, and it must be of service. So they can say I'm drunk and I don't drink. They can say anything that they want. You feel me? But what they gonna say is thank you. That's what they gonna say. Thank you. Anything else, champion?
For real. Bro, I'm sitting back I'm getting back in class, and we're gonna keep this thing going.
My man. See you in a minute, champ. My man. Hey, look, I want to thank Kenesha White for that contribution to the program. She doesn't see it as I'm drunk. She said you make sense. Here's a contribution to your program. And a lot of people are upset with me because they have to do things in their lives for revenue, and they never seen me teach or nothing like that. Or they never wanted me to make sense to anybody. And those same people are in the background, jealous and hurt and low self-esteem. They wasn't blessed with what I'm blessed with, conversation and being able to relate to so many different people on so many different levels, have empathy and emotion, the same forgiving and loving spirit. I get upset sometimes, but for the most part, I'm chill, man. I'm playing my game and working and trying to edit. Now I'm editing videos and just becoming a better YouTuber because chapters of my life has closed and they still trying to peek in. And it comes a point in time where you have to really, really put the padlocks on the door stumpers at the bottom. The other, you got to buy all type of locks and Ring cameras because these people just have to. They're infatuated that tricks of deception and false senses of reality is for them, not me. Now, I'm a survivor. I've discovered things and talked about things they can never. I diagnosed them. Press 1. I diagnosed them, and they don't want to be free from the demon. They mad at y'all. Could y'all believe that? I got people in my life mad at you guys for showing up and being in this chat room and understanding. They mad at me. They mad at the chat room. They mad at all the ladies of Wakanda, whether they got moderators or not. They mad at everybody. They mad at the fella. They mad at DJ because I say his name. They even called DJ out with them. And fuck you too, DJ. For no reason, they don't care. They just see you guys in here, and they're always looking for a way to distract and distort. Because a lot of them don't know that they came from the embalming fluid. They came from crack. They came from mothers who left their husbands and their boyfriend and chose different routes of life and paid the price just dearly. So I just want people to know this is real. This is part of my life and yours. Why am I? Hit the like button. It's part of my life and yours. Why am I foggy? So people in the background, y'all can hate, because I feel y'all. Not like I feel y'all energy, because y'all don't have none. Y'all just all hang out together, and y'all energy is y'all corruptness. Y'all don't got no power other than deception and false senses of love. Once that's over, you have nothing, because nobody believes you, because everybody's wretched thinking. Press 1 and nobody's up to no good and losing everything. So people set them lives up, and sometimes you want to reach back, but you can't. You can't. You got to keep moving. Run your race. It was always a definitive for me, the destroyer of worlds. I want to understand why they did this to us. Somebody got to explain why I don't have shit, like Tupac said. Why didn't our fathers hand it, and their fathers and their father, and what happened, and dealing with the hellfighters and the asylums and things of that nature? We've actually made some ground, and we can see. And we're bringing people out of this Walking Dead daydream, Campos Mentos, insanity mindset into a more simplistic, scientific, mathematical equation around here. Press 1. You can't hate on Kev because you wasn't listening to Kev when Kev was around you. Just know that God wants you to know, hold up, Taj, I need to talk my stuff. God wants them to know that Kev was a blessing in their life, and they took advantage of Kev and hurt him and came against him and used him and tried to destroy him. Press 1, and God saved him and let him know he was more powerful than them. Thank you, champion. You on the air. What up? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, Kev. It's Taj calling in from Atlanta, sir.
Atlanta in the
How you feeling, sir?
Shit, I mean, Lord have mercy. Talk that shit.
Hey, bro.
Yes.
All right. So when you really uncovered when you put the title up yesterday, when you put the title up early, and with the LSD and everything like that, the atom bomb,
yes,
and everything like that. So I started doing some research, and I started looking into like different things and how it could relate and coincide with the story of the people here. But one thing I came across was the 1951 Pont Saint E-Spirit mass poisoning. Now that
really?
was so that was like a bakery / bread factory. I'm gonna forward it along to you.
Wow, go ahead, talk about it.
Well, you know what I mean? So I guess it was like a change in the shift. So the people grabbed like the wrong flour, and I don't know how you can necessarily have like right flour and the wrong flour, and one flour happened to be like a hallucinogenic. But the flour was poured into it contaminated the batch, and it caused everybody to like move around like they crazy.
Whoa.
Like once they started eating the bread from that bakery. So I just forwarded that to you. But that's one thing that jumped out to me, man. It was another thing that I came across as well. Let me just find it real quick, sir.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna send this to you as well. The School of Americas. Since you know what I mean, I know you and B when y'all was talking, y'all were talking about like the Iran-Contra and everything that was going on in South and Central America.
Yeah.
Well, the School of Americas, not only were they working with like the CIA, moving, you know what I mean, doing what they were doing, bringing that into the neighborhoods all around the country or whatever, but they were also schooling I guess like the counter forces for like all the South America and Central American countries, and giving them weapons and stuff, and allowing them to overthrow their governments. And at the same time, they talk about like the nation building and stuff like that. And like how I see it in my mind is in commerce is like you got to trade. You want something out of these countries, so whatever you getting out of this, you know what I mean. So they're able to continue to build their nation, and again that goes back into tapping into the trust where they get the initial money to be able to do the things that they do. Shoot, it was something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, take your time. I'm here, champ.
Yeah, that was the other thing. All right, so I started also going into videos talking about like the poisoning and stuff like that with the LSD, and something that came into my head. They said like a couple ounces of that stuff poured into the water supply would poison a whole city, and you know what I mean, and would poison millions, have them hallucinating, acting out of their mind, almost like a zombie apocalypse type of deal. Yeah, just a couple ounces of that stuff. So when I had heard that, when I was doing, you know what I mean, listening to some videos, I started thinking about like segregation and stuff like that. And we talk about water coming from two different pipes, coming from two different sources.
Shit, we was talking about that.
Yeah, bro.
Oh
so
my goodness.
If you got,
they poison
if you
them
got
all.
the one for the color,
oh my
if
goodness.
nothing else, they
That's why they were segregating
they gave them something to lower
my
and they lowered their defenses. They made them more suggestive. So when you were getting this new story from the World's Fair expanding out into the classrooms and everything through the Rockefeller Foundation, especially when you going everybody in line to getting their water and stuff out of the sink.
Yes.
The next thing you know, this is really setting in. Like this whole slave narrative
is
real.
Indians,
these
now
cowboys,
it's real.
It gotta be real. I remember it when I was a child. You know what I'm saying?
So they put it in their water, ran the pipes. Remember they was talking about gas too, bro. They probably was doing some diabolical shit, bro, like wiping them out.
But
you
bro,
know, no, check this out. Check this out. If these people drink like cyanide or something that'll just knock them out, that's crazy, bro. They'll never wake up. A lot of people will not wake up with embalming fluid or whatever you call that stuff that'll kill me. They won't wake up. They'll go to sleep like that.
Dude.
Somebody said Wonder Bread. Damn.
Bro, that's what I was going to say. You remember the first thing I had brought up, you had the bakery.
Yes.
So you talking about you poisoning these people with bread, and all you doing is handing Wonder Bread out of the World Fair, and everybody's a consumer now, so everybody wants whatever's being promoted.
Oh, my goodness.
And remember, you highly suggestive right now because you under the influence of psychedelics. So when they tell you to go get that, you getting even more high and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it's
now you're addicted to the product that's poisoning you. That's making you hallucinogenic.
Imagining crazy stories, or if nothing else, believing suggestions that were given to you.
Well, that's what the devil does. He suggests things.
Gee.
Well, what do you think about embalming fluid, skull and bones, death square, LSD, all that? Would you think black, being black and dead and law, just death all four corners around the man and woman? Because again, Operation,
You got him on?
oh my goodness, that's the alchemic breakdown of the black family. That's what the, Taj, you know this. That's what the woman and the man inside the circle and square is. In death square. Inside the womb, which is the circle.
Square.
Come on, G.
Boom.
Boom,
Okay.
nigga. You know, yeah, I talk
Yeah.
now. We connect. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I like when it hit.
Yeah.
My man said, oh,
That hit
shit.
different.
Damn. That's the alchemic scientific way. That's the illustration of the individual. They'll be locked into this, forever separated. Her reaching out for that and him working for bread, wonder bread, for her dreams, and then it's going to run in that eternal circle of life. The snake chasing his tail over and over and over. You got it?
Boris, commerce. Yes, sir.
Man. And business is business.
Hey.
Insane.
Indeed.
Anything else?
Bro. Hey, if you like the Smurf hat, bro, like you messed me up when you was talking to B about the Smurfs
Oh, yeah.
and the mushroom. Because that hit different, bro. that really hit different. Because I'm sitting there like, geez, these guys running around with my namesake on their head, man. They got their Taj caps on and running around. And, you know, that relates back to the French Revolution. You know what I mean? They tried to put it way, way back. But they brought it up to the French Revolution and these liberty caps. So everybody, and you know, I was watching the old video and I never noticed.
Oh, my goodness.
But the lady, the librarian at the beginning of that video, I never realized it at the cap right there.
All right,
But
brother.
bro, it's like that cap after they dope the people up and they put them in it. Like I see it, that part. But it's like once they got them engaged in the want of the materialistic world, bro. Like,
Yeah, I mean, once you go through
been
this
addicted.
embalming fluid and dip their Wonder Bread, I mean, there's nothing they can't get addicted to because it's an addiction. It's
Yeah.
dopamine. So you can get them, if they come to this World Fair, they're doped up for sure. And you get them addicted. They're coming back. Their men are all from the military, so what are they being prescribed? Pills from the Red Cross and all of these things. It's not hard to dope their ass up. And all of us can go back to the asylums and have great-grandfathers in asylums. For sure.
and that's another place they were using that, Kev.
What?
They was using the LSD. They was using LSD for two things.
They tested.
For the
Go ahead.
mentally insane, and they also they tied it into alcoholism. They said
Really?
that they would try to get them to get into this state once they picked them up for being alcoholics.
Wait a minute.
That
So,
they could scare them,
40
they could scare
ounces,
them into
40
being
ounces
sober.
beer. Crip Mac is the prime subject of what? Crip Max is the prime subject of Universe 25. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. Back in the time, I guess when they used that type of technology, what they would see once they would see him back drinking his 40 or whatever, they snatch him up and they give him LSD and make suggestions again to scare him into sobriety. And it's like,
Damn.
like the fact that it went back to the insane asylum, like everything going back to the asylum, which also has they tend to have those furnaces inside of the asylum.
And so when the Catholic Church, once you're committed to the asylum, you're under the Pope. And if you don't believe in their God, you commit the ultimate sin at that time. They'll throw you in the furnace. Because you don't feel hurt anyway, so it ain't nothing. Racial cleansing, bro.
Bulletproof. Yes, sir.
What if all of these
that's
drugs?
another thing.
Remember the Hell Fighters? I said they sound like one of them stories from the Manchurian Candidate, where they drugged up them soldiers and had them thinking they was under attack and all that shit. with Denzel Washington?
Bro, for certain, bro, it's like that. It's that MK Ultra. Yeah.
It's
That,
LSD.
like, really
That's
getting it. Yeah, bro. And yeah, like once they set up the scenario, they can really put you out there, and it looked like a live firefight, and you really think this is all going down, and it's all simulation right in front of you.
It's all simulation.
Even if you not like, yeah. But yeah, that's wild, bro.
That is wild. Well, shit, man. Thank you for the call.
But yeah,
We get back to it.
no doubt, Steve.
My
Peace, brother.
man, Taj and the Payton family, God bless y'all. And what's going on in the world? Hit that like button and subscribe. We talking about Death Square in the Hood, atom bomb. You dropped a bomb on me. That's dope. Press 1, the destroyer of worlds. Remember we were talking about the scientists of the man in the high castle, and I explained greatly that they were building worlds out of worlds from the source. So to look at this as an atom, and then they're in between the mirrors, so it's making it appear like there's more worlds and it's not, and such. And so if they're living this, if you can see that, again, these are nothing but time zone world and things of that nature. But if you're going to break down Adam and the destroyer of worlds and how his concepts were and are still to this day, and you can see how they why I call Abominant Fluent the destroyer of worlds. Everybody who's taken this stuff has destroyed their life. And we talking about they cloned Tyrone. This is what it was about. And that's what the men was about, that we can sit up and be entertained by the internet, but we also see ourselves in other cities. Like, damn, that's just like us. Damn. And that's the truth. That's the truth. They just like us. This whole thing, this whole project, underground, meaning black ops. Underground only means black operations, not literally underground. I mean, literally at the Chinese store, at the liquor store, all that is black operations. That is the science project, 40 ounces, and all of this to destroy you. And the proof is in the pudding. You don't have to ask anybody about abominant fluid. This speaks for itself. This is racial cleansing. They give you this, you are dead. Ain't no coming back. Coffee and Kush, KevRow University, you're on the air. What up?
What up, Kev? It's
Said.
What's going on, bro?
My guy. What up, champ?
Man, this is good, bro. So this is what I came up with, bro. So we're talking about well, he said fascism, and you said the Smurfs with the Taj hat, and then Taj just called and said Taj said a couple things, but I just wanted to ask a couple things. And so with the Smurf hat, the fascism, and we're talking about the 5 civilized tribes, right? So we're talking about Mithraism, because they all went into Greek gods.
Yes.
So we're talking about Mithra. He wore the hat. He was the one that was slaying the bull.
Yes.
So Albert Pike is the person who got he got the 5 civilized tribes together. He also was one of the founders of the KKK.
Right.
So he got the 5 tribes to sign up for. Now I'm just saying, I don't know who Albert Pike is, if that's even a real person, but this is the story. So he got the 5 civilized tribes to sign up for or sign friendship treaties with him. So he got the friendship treaties. And through these friendship treaties, he was able to go and do the Curtis Act later on. He was the advocate for the 5 civilized tribes.
Right.
So he got them added on to the Dawes rolls.
Wow.
Through the Curtis Act. So in Mithraism, he was playing Moses. So in Mithraism, they believed that Moses led the tribes out of Egypt, but the manna that from heaven that they were given was mushrooms. So everybody was high. That's what they believed. So to
So
leave them out of
the
bondage,
people are
they had to give
stuck
them the mushroom.
in metaphysical, which is the dead state.
Yes.
Got you.
Yes. He's also the author. He's also the author of
Wait.
Morals and Dogma.
So they
his father-
are the there's the Serapis and all of these Greek gods are actually real by way of hallucinating. It's not. It's a dead state of mind. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
This man, they Albert, not Albert, Noble Drew Ali. His father served under Albert Pike. This is where they got all the doctrine for all the three major religions: the Judaism, the Islam, Christianity. He wrote Morals and Dogma and laid out the masonry parts and the ritual parts of how these orders are supposed to conduct themselves and how to make sub-orders, which would be the Greek fraternities, which are like the different variables of how to turn and maneuver the system. It's mind blowing, bro.
Yes,
So
sir.
if it's dealing alcohol, and we're talking like the Indian stories where they were in the concentration camps and they were getting high and giving them alcohol, and the alcohol and Amos 2, bro, Amos 2:12 says that they were talking about like Moab, and they gave the Nazarite strong wine and strong drink and told them prophesy not. So it's even biblical down to like you could spike the red wine with the red chemical. It'd be the embalming fluid.
The death.
It's a red.
It'd be death. It'd
Yes,
be mercury.
bro. Spiking it.
It'd be
Yes.
mercury.
Yes.
Wow, that shit. Got you. Mercury.
Like remember you put the Nazi sign up with the canister with the mercury in it?
Yes. It was in a copper container.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's, oh my goodness. Damn, said.
That's how they got on the dogs, Kev.
I'm fucked up, bro.
Through the curtains, man.
Now,
Yeah.
Now check this out. Check this out. Somebody hit me up and said, Kev, you know what they use in vaccines is formaldehyde.
What's formaldehyde for again?
Huh?
What's formaldehyde for again? It's for.
I don't believe what we're actually talking about, bro. Okay. Insane. I'm gonna put it up, and hopefully the people can see it. But I'm gonna read it. Let me see what it says. Formaldehyde is a naturally occurring organic compound with a formula of CH2O, the structure H minus CHO, CHO, the pure compound of pungent, colorless gas that polymerizes spontaneous into, oh my goodness, this is going to be fun. Used to store animal specimen. Oh my goodness.
Preserver.
RH, huh? Oh my fucking God.
Preserver.
Oh my goodness. The common name and substance comes from, oh my goodness. Formaldehyde is an important precursor to many materials and chemical compounds. The global production of formaldehyde estimated at 12 million per year. Oh my goodness. Double bond to the oxygen atom. Huh?
What would that be for?
What V? Where'd you see?
No, like just formaldehyde, like in the vaccine.
Is it?
I thought that's what you said in the vaccine.
No, I'm saying it can be placed in a vaccine.
I don't know too much about it. I could barely hear what you were reading.
Lord have mercy. Methane. I don't know, it's like breaking down the atom structure. And I don't know. This is crazy. This is crazy because we're talking RH. He said it stores animal DNA. So what if they was just injecting people? People having chemical reactions in the early stages.
That's gotta be.
Something.
It gotta be. It definitely is. It's a foreign.
They say it's an embalming preservative.
Yeah, preservative. That would be like taxidermy, like where they make those figurines and stuff. And you want to keep your dog at the house on the couch or something. That's wild because it sounds like there's a deteriorating of cells, and they trying to delay it, deteriorate, like it. So it's like a slow burn, almost. It's a drawn out process. It sounds like it would draw out a process like that, like a decaying process. It's like from a cellular perspective. That's wild.
Anything else, y'all?
Yeah, that's it, Kev. That's it.
My man.
My mind blown, bro.
Yeah, this shit crazy, man. Thank you for the call. My man said in the fucking building. I was eating the Twix, by the way. That shit called a PIN. Pin. Oh my goodness, bro. Jeez Louise. I see this as what I call, again, the alchemical breakdown. What's the difference between that and this? This is the same thing. I don't think they're talking about oxygen. I'm thinking they're talking about yo oxygen, respiratory, not O as in oxygen. I'm talking blood type. You talking about breathing and shit. O versus this one. No, nigga. Once I found out it was all about the O type and the O negative and how that came from the C. You see how they say O equals C? It was changed to this. It was changed from the C. From the C to the O. So O equals C, and then it branches off into this different chemical imbalances and different atom structures. And that's very important. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you are enjoying this, press 1. Enjoy. Hit that Cash App. My cash tag, of course, is Gill's Gang. Now we about to watch something very dope. I was holding this to see who was gonna call in and stuff like that, give people a chance to get acclimated to calling in and stuff like that. I'm gonna put this to the side. I got something for you. So y'all know we exist in Universe 25, right? Disney Epcot program. Right? We don't identify the shit. I want y'all to pay attention to this nice video I found on Instagram dealing with LSD. Press 1. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, we Universe 25. Kev gives the when and found the damn video. Now listen to this. Very important.
43, Albert Hofmann created a compound called LSD-25. Curiosity got the best of him, and he decided to try a small dose. The effects hit him unexpectedly, leading to his famous bicycle day trip. Amid swirling colors and patterns, he took notes on his experience. Hours later, he returned to reality, forever changed. This accidental journey sparked research into psychedelics. Albert Hofmann's curiosity ignited a new era of understanding the mind.
Wow.
In 1943, Albert Hofmann created a compound called LSD-25. Curiosity got the best of him, and he decided to try a small dose. The effects hit him unexpectedly, leading to his famous bicycle day trip. Amid swirling colors and patterns, he took notes on his experience. Hours later, he returned to reality, forever changed. This accidental journey sparked research into psychedelics. Albert Hofmann's curiosity ignited a new era of understanding the mind. In 1943, Albert Hofmann created a compound called LSD-25. Curiosity got the best of him, and he decided to try a small dose. The effects hit him unexpectedly, leading to his famous bicycle day trip. Amid swirling colors and patterns...
That's what happened to Forrest Gump. Press 1. Forrest Gump hit some dope. Now, you see, your mind and all of this shit comes from this shit. All them little colors y'all be seeing and shit, they fucking with y'all. All of that conscious bullshit and third eye is mushroom, hallucinate, seeing within dimension. No, it's not. You ain't seen no goddamn dimension. Your ass is fucked up on drugs. You gonna run out there and get hit by a car. That's what you gonna get. All these little young dudes talking about opening their third eye. Every last one of them niggas is probably on mushroom, like Young Pharaoh, and waking out, smoking some weed, and never coming back. It makes sense, Dr. Gillespie. Thank you. Never come back. They said the creator hit the dope and went off into meditating. Look, watch his religion became. Look.
He took notes on his experience.
Watch what the religion
Hours
became.
later, he returned to reality.
He returned to reality, a changed man. Like he's Jesus. No, there's a Jesus on every crackhead corner, right there. Damn. He came back all tripped out. He didn't come back sitting on no rock. That's for sure. Y'all bugged out.
Forever changed. This accidental journey sparked research into psychedelics.
This accidental journey. Sir, the accidental journey of not, that's like saying a crackhead went on an accidental journey and then everybody went to scientifically study this great thing a crackhead did. That is not what's happening. This is LSD, hallucinate, and that's crazy. It's called hell. Woo-wee.
Albert Hofmann's curiosity ignited a new era of understanding the mind.
So that's what this stuff is. LSD 25 in Universe 25. You probably got LSD all in the water. You probably got LSD all, a little droplet is all you need. A little here and there. They probably use this stuff. They probably been using this on you ever since you was a child. They probably been using this shit on y'all ever since y'all was children. Whole projects. The flying turtle. That's why Dan Calloway say they believe they was Niji people and Indians on the back of a flying turtle. Press 1. I say the Indians believe they was on the back of a flying turtle. The other one The other one believed they are black gods from the planet Nibiru and planet Risk and Inky and this one and that one built black people out of fucking amphibians. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Where the fuck is Billy Carson talking about Anunnaki? All of his points that he want to prove, he used the Bible for. But if he want to disprove the Bible, he just talks shit. But all he did, the Bible talks about Anunnaki, and what the Anunnaki was shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The truth is, these people are, you guys, we walked ourselves into death square. And it's a crazy situation that we find ourselves in. But at least we have a starting point. You know what I'm saying? At least we got a starting point. A lot of people ain't got as far as we got. And we're going to stay there. A lot of people ain't got this far yet. A whole docu-series on this. This is needed in the community. Embalming fluid. That stuff probably had people tripping out. So all the PCP crimes, they was out their mind. Angel does. Let me see.
PCP, or phencyclidine, is a synthetic drug that was first developed in the 1950s
Wow.
as an anesthetic for medical use.
As an anesthesia. Wow. What's Tupac? Was it anesthesia? The state in which that young black kid was on Ice Cube's CD. What was the injection into his ear? Anesthesia. No, y'all don't understand. Ice Cube, the Black Cube CD, press 1, is a lethal dose of anesthesia, euthanasia. Thank you, bro. Look at this. It's to keep you like in a dream state or like in a comatose. Oh my goodness. It was coming from, and the Ice Cube talking about it's a crowd and we not with them. Yes, your ass is. You helped programmed everybody, nigga. Talking all that shit about Eazy-E, and y'all probably stuck him with something. Press 1. This shit is crazy. I'm finna bring it up for the class. There's only so much I can do, you know. Shout out to the people who contribute to the broadcast. Let me bring this up real quick so I can thank those who support. You feel me? Who support. Gotta give thanks to those who support this broadcast. Gotta pay those bills. So, who's in this cash app? Hashtag 54 for that Joe Waterworld. Say what's up. Shout out to Mrs. White with that beautiful contribution. Kanisha White, shout out to you. Waterworld for Dr. Gillespie, Jason Wells, Taj, Bocat, Cedric Jefferson, Jason Harris. Good to see you in the classroom, my guy. You feel me? So as long as the support is there, I'm there. You know, I can wait. Maybe I gave them too much. You feel me? Nah, I ain't gave you too much. We gonna keep this class rolling. Shout out to the people who support the broadcast. We do this full time, and that's just what it is. Let's go. Shout out to y'all. The science behind angel dust. Let's go.
PCP, or phencyclidine,
Look, chemical.
is a synthetic drug that was first developed in the 1950s as an anesthetic for medical use. It was additionally used in surgical procedures and dental work, but was later banned for human use due to its severe side effects.
Oh my God.
PCP works by inhibiting the action of the neurotransmitter glutamate in the brain, which is involved in the regulation of perception memory, and emotions.
Oh, so what is it? Everything embalming fluid was saying. Y'all hear this? It alters their perception.
which is involved in the regulation of perception, memory, and emotions. This disruption of normal brain function is what causes the hallucinations and delusions associated with PCP use. PCP is classified as a dissociative drug, which means it can cause users to feel detached from their surroundings and experience hallucinations. This can make it difficult for users to differentiate between reality and fantasy, leading to dangerous behavior.
Look,
The effects
that's
of
Disney, bro. That's why our sisters out there, they think they're going to get a good man by doing like some independent. There's no way. In Islam, this is the dajjal, the illusion. This is the difference between our sisters believe in Disneyland tricks. They are fucking insane, bro. They're insane. You have to save the queens, bro. They are insane. It's all over social media. It's everything. It's everywhere. They're anything. And then they're narcissists, and meaning so caught up in self-glory and self-worship, they think they trump the word of God. They think they fucking, oh yeah, like Eve. And that's what makes it evil. Eve is sick, ill, I-L. Press 1. That's sick. What's she sick with? This shit right here. Never satisfied. Discombobulated. Always say, y'all got the symptoms too. We know who cloned Tyrone, but who fucked up Taquisha? Let's go.
PCP can vary depending on the dosage and method of use, but common effects include distorted perceptions, disordered thinking, and feelings of detachment. High doses of PCP can cause users to experience severe hallucinations, delusions, and paranoid thoughts. Long-term use of PCP can lead to memory loss, depression, and other cognitive impairments. This is due to the drug's effects on the brain's glutamate receptors, which are important for learning and memory.
These are gangbangers.
PCP is also known to cause physical effects, such as increased blood pressure and heart rate, sweating, and difficulty maintaining balance. These effects can be dangerous, particularly when combined with the drug's cognitive effects. PCP is highly addictive and can lead to a physical and psychological dependence. This dependence can lead to withdrawal symptoms when users stop using the drug, which can be severe and dangerous. PCP is a Schedule II controlled substance in the United States, meaning it has a high potential for abuse and has no accepted medical use. This highlights the danger of PCP and the importance of preventing its abuse. PCP abuse
You can never come out of this. It's a crime, bro. Damn.
Has many negative side effects on human health and can be fatal if consumed in large doses. So it's important to seek professional help if you or someone you know is struggling with PCP addiction. Addiction to PCP can be treated with therapy and medication, but it's important to receive treatment as soon as possible to minimize the danger caused by the drug. In conclusion, PCP is a powerful and dangerous drug that can cause severe psychological and physical effects. It should be avoided at all costs, and if you're struggling with addiction. Thanks for watching.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. It just seems like they just been testing this whole time. With, you know, they don't show what they did to black people with these tests. They're all like space cadets or some type of thing. Imagine they put the space.
Researchers in Britain have found that psychedelic drugs can create a higher level of consciousness. Brain scan.
You heard that? A higher level of consciousness if you take. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I'm by it. You got to call back. You got to call.
Who took LSD.
Y'all are fucking drug heads.
Magic mushrooms had more
Look. Listen.
Researchers in Britain have found that psychedelic drugs can create a higher level of consciousness. Brain scans reveal that healthy volunteers who took LSD Ketamine, or the active ingredient in magic mushrooms, had more random brain activity while under the influence. Participants said they felt a number of sensations, including floating and finding inner peace. For more on what all of this means, I want to bring in Anil Seth. He is a professor of neuroscience at the University of Sussex, and he joins me this morning from Brighton, England. Good morning. Welcome to our program.
Hold up, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta show y'all this shit. I cannot believe what the fuck I cannot believe what I just heard. Hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that Cash App. Contribute to the page. Sign up to the patreon.com/KevGillsTV. This is embarrassing, but now that we can hear them, these are the people who's coming up with this alternate science. This is Dr. Defs. Now watch this. Now, who's behind these studies in this higher state of consciousness? You're going to see right now. I cannot get cheeky with this shit. Press 1. Press 1, my great grandfather.
Researchers in Britain have found that psychedelic drugs can create a higher level of consciousness. Brain scans reveal that healthy volunteers who took LSD, ketamine, or the active ingredient in magic mushrooms, had more random brain activity while under the influence. Participants said they felt a number of sensations, including floating and finding inner peace.
Oh, my goodness.
For more on what all of this means, I want to bring in Anil Seth. He is a professor of neuroscience at the...
Look at this guy. This guy looks like he's not right. This alternate, he spent his whole life to disprove God.
University of Sussex, and he joins me this morning from Brighton, England. Good morning. Welcome to our program.
Good morning.
So how does LSD change brain activity?
Well, people have known for a very long time how it changes your experience. So people have often talked about having a higher state or a higher level of consciousness. But it's often talked about in quite a mystical or spiritual sense. And we've been interested in looking at what happens in the brain during this state. And what we did was we used a measure, it's a specific mathematical measure of brain activity that basically measures how unpredictable, how diverse your brain activity is. And previous studies by our group and others have shown that you can use this measure to track what happens in the brain when people lose consciousness, when it fades away in sleep or under anesthesia. This measure goes down. What we found, and this was a collaboration with colleagues at Imperial College in London, was that this measure actually goes up from your normal waking state. So when people are under the influence of these psychedelic drugs, their brains, or the activity in their brain, seems to be more diverse, a bit more random, a bit less predictable than normal. And this begins to give us a handle on what's happening in the brain that underlies the really unusual experiences that people report when they're taking these kinds of drugs.
And did the volunteers say that this was a pleasant feeling, or was it an unpleasant feeling?
We collected a number of reports while people were taking these compounds. And bear in mind that we only, for ethical reasons, these were people who were already sort of experienced with these drugs. And they reported a number of sensations of sort of floating, of sometimes the dissolution of the boundary between self and other. For most people, it is a very pleasant experience. Of course, for some people, it can be unpleasant, so one has to be very careful.
So could the same feeling be achieved without using LSD?
That's an extremely interesting question, actually. And some...
I'm sorry, guys. I just got breaking news. Press 1. I just got breaking news. This is fucking insane. Okay? So, I love my class, and this is just astounding. When you do your research, and the amount of things that you find out when doing research is insane. I want you guys to check something out with me. And I'm going to my research mode after this. I'm shutting down because I'm like, oh my goodness. Time to research and get ready for my night show, of course. Love coming to class and doing our thing. And these random conversations are great. but I love studying and Check this out. Huffington Post. French bread spiked with LSD in CIA experiment. This was in 2010. Let's see if it rings a bell. In 1951, a quiet picture-quake village in South was suddenly and mysteriously struck down with mass insanity and hallucinations. At least 5 people died, dozens were. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Well, you get the logistics of it all. I would love to go blow for blow. What y'all got to realize is we are opening Pandora's box. Pandora's box has been opened and is about to be exposed. This is the meat and potatoes of the truth. They destroyed, this is death square. So all of these metaphysical and time immemorial daydreams about dinosaurs and all this, bro, y'all just at the World's Fair and this shit is crazy. And I'm going to have a blast at breaking this down and putting it in a way that our people can understand. And from a scientific level, a lot of people got a lot of explaining to do to the black community. It's just seeming like all these people are put here to destroy us. All of them. And their ways of thinking, their training of thought is detrimental to your daydream, of your psychological daydream that you're stuck in. And this is the reason why we're messed up. Because our parents got addicted to drugs. Our dads had whatever. And moms had whatever. Babies out of wedlock. And then back and back. And this going back. This destroyed. This is death. You know? I didn't think Skull and Bones would do this. And it actually says, you know, it shows way that this is actually racial cleansing. This is like the original cure for all, G. For beautifying from the inside out. And all women know what the fuck that means. Beautifying from the inside. If they put that on a fucking makeup commercial, black women will have a fucking, what? What are they saying, white women? Yeah, exactly. How to take him out the household and give him a daydream. The movies in theater is the daydream. This is the drug that keeps you in hell. Coffee and Kush TV. Shout out to the people who contribute to this page. Shout out to all the people who was here listening. Don't want to hold y'all over too long. I've been on the air for 2 hours and 18 minutes. My next show will be Brother Polite gets sentenced to 7 years, and we're going to talk about that on my urban community channel, the Urban Conservative, and all. I mean, my urban community, Coffee and Kush TV, on my other channel. So make sure you're over there. Join the patreon.com/KevGillsTV. I love y'all, and as